Sit back, relax, whatever you're doing. Maybe you're driving, maybe you're just chilling at home. I'm going to do this one as a voiceover. So listen up. I keep getting asked about Shawn Porter and Errol Spence. I fought them both. They're both good fighters. One of them, I think, he's a great fighter. The other one I think he's a really, really good fighter. But in boxing, it's been proven that anybody has a chance if he can punch. So let's break it down. Let's try to figure this out, you and I. And I'll read over your comments, and I'll even reply to them. But here's my thoughts since I've been in the ring with both of these guys. Shawn Porter, lots of energy. Sometimes I feel he wastes too much energy. I wish he can control his energy a little better, and he can manage his energy. It's like managing, your money in the bank. How do you spend your money? It's gonna determine how much you're gonna keep or how much you're not gonna have towards the end. And I believe Shawn Porter wastes a little bit too much energy, but he's in great shape. He definitely does have the will to win. He definitely has a lot of heart. He'll bring it to you. I would like to see him bring it to Errol like he did with Andre Berto, like a dog in a dog fight. He hits hard. Yes, he does. He has good power. Not great power, but good power. Where it was bothering me as well. I feel that his punches were explosive, but they were a little bit pushy at the same time. Errol Spence's power is like he throws unbelievably great to the body. When was the last time that you guys seen a southpaw that hit extremely hard to the body? Answer me that one. I mean, the late Pernell Whitaker, he was a southpaw, slick southpaw, was a good body puncher. God rest his soul. But Errol Spence, he hits like a real Mexican body puncher, one of those Latin body punchers that throws you that left hook to the body, like a Miguel Cotto type of thing. But obviously Cotto is an orthodox fighter, and Errol Spence is a southpaw. I like his stance. Errol Spence, I like his stance. He's got the right shoulder forward and his left shoulder backwards. A lot of fighters that are power punchers, they're usually squared up, but not this guy. So let's go down memory lane a little bit. I fought Shawn Porter in 2013. They said the winner was going to be pretty much, they were going to go far in the welterweight division. They were going to get a title shot. And Shawn Porter did against Devin Alexander right after. And he went far. My experience with him was that he made me fight very uncomfortable. He made it uncomfortable. I seen shots that I've never seen before from different angles. I seen movements that I've never seen before. So how's Errol Spence going to handle that? I think Errol Spence is going to handle that just fine. Because when I fought Errol Spence, and I actually won the first round, if you look it up on even the judges' scorecards, I gave him something different to look at. I stuck my hand out and see how he was going to react. But obviously, I didn't have the energy on a 2-day notice to go to full distance. But that was the best shape I'd ever been for a fight. It's too bad that I got that call 2 days before. I'm not saying if I would have won, if I would have had 6 weeks, I would have beat him. But if I had 6 weeks, I would have finished the fight, the full 10 rounds. So who hits harder? Who's faster? Who's got the ring IQ? Well, who hits harder is Errol Spence. He's got that real deal Holyfield punching power, as I like to say. To the head, he wasn't bothering me. Even though, yes, he did knock me down with an equilibrium shot. But when I got up, I kept fighting. He hit me with more shots to the head. The referee stopped the fight, and I was on my own 2 feet. What bothered me were the body shots. Because remember, short guys don't like it to the body. I repeat, short guys do not like it to the body because they've never been used to getting hit to the body because the taller guy is always headhunting. But this guy, he sits down and digs. So my advice to Errol Spence, dig the body. Shawn Porter, Make it awkward. Make it a dog fight. Make it dirty. What do I mean by dirty? Not illegally, but legally dirty. Give him something different. As I recall, when I did the first round before I got stopped, I was trying to just go out there and street fight him. I was pushing the action forward. I just didn't have the energy to do it. If I would have had even 2 weeks notice, I believe I would have went to distance with him. I'm not saying I would have won, but I believe I would have went to distance. So, but for power, Errol Spence, he's got the power, hands down. He's proved that against Kell Brook. He's proved that against me. He's proved that against other fighters that he's been able to finish off and get the job done sooner than later. But explosiveness, it's Shawn Porter, baby. Shawn Porter is explosive. More explosive than Errol Spence. So what that means, if Shawn Porter can manage his energy properly, he can be explosive at the right time. But do I see him doing that? No. Humans, unfortunately, are creatures of habit. And he's done that over and over again where he just wastes a little bit too much energy for me. Who do I think is going to win? Well, you can't go wrong with an undefeated guy who's proven to be not a good fighter, but a great fighter and a special fighter in the welterweight division. The only thing that I'm concerned about is Errol Spence. He looks a little bit plumped up, a little bit overweight, but I think he's done that before. And if he doesn't have trouble making weight, we all have trouble making weight, guys. But if it's not a huge sacrifice, we're in for a nice thriller. Because Shawn Porter, he's going to bring it. He's got a good chin. Errol Spence, he's the special fighter. And he definitely wants to mark himself as one of the greats out there today. So my pick is Errol Spence by possibly, I said a decision, maybe even a late stoppage. I don't know. Depends how Shawn Porter manages himself in the ring with his energy. I think he'll be just fine. Shawn Porter is walking around also too lightly for the time being, where he looks like he's 156 pounds and he's ready to make weight tomorrow. Why would you want to make yourself naturally smaller when you're fighting the bigger guy? What do you guys think? I'd love to know your comments. I will definitely look at them and reply to them. Just interested on you guys. How do you guys see this fight play out? Thanks for listening. Stay tuned for more. It's going to be a good fight for sure with Errol Spence and Shawn Porter.